Francis Newton Stacy with us, CEO of Francis Insights, to discuss. I mean, it's not a full year or anything like that, but a lot of people did doubt the president. We talked about 3%. What does it mean that we did see that print today? How significant?
I think this is fantastic. I think that any waning confidence in the president about the economy is probably going to be re-enthusiastic about this number. However, at the end of the day, the Fed, if they continue to tighten with raising rates and also reducing their balance sheet, Trump is going to have a tough time keeping this enthusiasm going, and the stock market's going to have a tough time as well.
I wonder if they will. There wasn't much inflation in that number. There was growth. But you would think they would need to see some more inflation before they raise rates, no?
You would think, for sure, because the whole notion of inflation is there's too much money and not enough goods in circulation, and so you reduce the money supply. And if you start to reduce the money supply by raising rates and reducing the balance sheet, letting those bonds run off the balance sheet, which is the antithesis of quantitative easing, and there's no inflation, then you risk deflation, actually.
Quick final point. I want to show you Fox News polling. We mentioned the president's approval rating being quite low, the lowest we polled earlier today. But on the economy, when we released this poll, these are actually good numbers. They may not look it, but 36%, those top two, say the economy is in either excellent or good shape. It's the best we've seen on that measure since, well, over 10 years. It's 13 or 14 years. You think people are starting to feel better?
I think people are starting to feel better, and I think no amount of noise or Twitter scandal or anything else can affect somebody like their own wallet, their own business, raising their children. So I think if Trump can keep the economy strong, I think if he can work with the Fed and the Fed doesn't work against him, then he's got a shot. Yeah,
that's where he polls best, by the way, on the economy. Just specifically, how does someone deal with the economy? Those are his best numbers. Francis, thanks.